Coming up on WMBD News at noon, a local police officer's conduct is now being investigated by the Tazewell County State's Attorney. The dashcam video that's now raising concerns. Also, the clock is ticking as Illinois agencies create policies to regulate legal marijuana use. We'll show you the training that they're doing to get ready. And a local school counselor is helping boys become men. See how and the ways that you can help them out. Good afternoon, everyone, and thanks so much for joining us. I'm Shelby Roberts. To begin this afternoon, an East Peoria police officer takes a step down in the department as he faces a citation for obstruction of justice. The Tazewell County State's Attorney is reviewing a case where Washington police pulled over then Deputy Chief Chad Lacoste for a traffic stop. Now, in dashcam video that you're taking a look at right now, Lacoste admits to drinking. His speech is slurred in that recording, and he initially refused to get out of his SUV. It all ended when East Peoria Police Chief Steve Rogie came to the scene, got into Lacoste's car, and drove him home.
The officer has resigned his position as deputy chief and is currently going back to the position of sergeant. So, like I said, in this case here, there has been some changes with that.
And Washington police ultimately wrote Chief Chad Lacoste up for speeding. In other news, animal cruelty charges have not been filed against a Mapleton man arrested on suspected animal cruelty. As WMBD reported last week, a 6-month-long investigation ended in the arrest of this man, 22-year-old Dalton Deal. The Peoria County Sheriff then said that Deal was accused of hanging raccoons and possums in the Glassford-Trevoli area. But court records show he only faces one charge of criminal trespass. Deal will be in court tomorrow. Well, January 1st, recreational marijuana will be legal in Illinois. WMBD's Treasure Roberts shows us how local police departments are training so that they can enforce those new regulations.
New year, new laws, new rules. Police officers are adding another task to their to-do list.
I think it's going to be a cultural change for everybody. We're going to have to, in law enforcement, understand that there are new rules and new laws. So we'll abide by those laws.
Recreational marijuana will become legal January 1st, but that doesn't mean law enforcement will be taking a break.
Understand the law for themselves. Just because it's legal doesn't mean that you can do whatever you choose with it.
I think there's going to be a learning curve for people to understand what their threshold, what their limit is.
Sheriff Brian Asbell of the Peoria County Sheriff's Department says educating yourself on the regulations of marijuana use will keep you out of trouble.
Read up, understand what the do's and don'ts, what the law does provide for, and follow it.
Officials say one of their biggest concerns is how cannabis use will affect drivers.
If you don't understand how it's going to affect you, please stay off the road because we want to make sure everybody's safe in that way. So once again, it may be legal for you to smoke it in your home, but when you're driving, it does affect everybody.
Asbell says treat it like you would if you were headed to the bar for a drink. Get an Uber.
And that was Treasure Roberts reporting. Sheriff Asbell says that his officers already pull over high drivers for DUI, so that will not change. As far as other enforcement, officers will learn as those rules evolve. This week, the Sheriff's Department will post some do's and don'ts of marijuana use on social media so you can be informed. Well, the same discussion is happening in the Twin Cities. Bloomington City officials ironed out the rules and regulations for marijuana users when the new law goes into effect. A heated discussion last night led to what the council called a compromise. Council voted to allow dispensaries, but not processing or cultivation centers. They also placed a hard cap on the number of dispensaries allowed. Only 2 will be permitted in the city starting next year. They also voted on an ordinance that states a person under the age of 21 cannot have cannabis, sell it to someone who's under 21, have it on school grounds, or use it in a public place.
When elected officials compromise, it's because they're afraid to take too bold of a political stance, afraid of what their constituents will think.
People that know about this wait, kind of give it more time. A couple reactions were, how fast can I get my house on the market? So you're gonna have people leaving and go to other places. So.
And in Normal, town council members also put the finishing touches on their marijuana plan. It was illegal to be in possession of any type of cannabis paraphernalia in the Twin Cities, but last night both councils voted to amend that law, making it legal again starting at the beginning of the year. Also in Normal, town officials are discussing an investment plan for the next 5 years. That plan details the projects that could be coming starting in 2020. In order to get a closer look at what's being considered now, you can head on over to our website. That's ciproud.com. Local developer Kim Blickenstaff is speaking out about another development project that's close to his heart. Blickenstaff has been investing in projects here in Peoria and Peoria Heights in an effort to revitalize areas of central Illinois. His next project takes him to his hometown of Spring Bay, and he says he's hoping to open a resort that's centered around a number of different things, including hunting, fishing, bird watching, and all things nature.
If you go to one of these destination resorts, you'll pay $1,200 a night to have a tent with another guy to hunt for $1. And can you imagine that in Spring Bay? That kind of revenue? That, you know, Spring Bay, the town doesn't have any income tax or income because there's no businesses there. And so we're going to be there, and we'll be a partner with Spring Bay, and we'll provide revenue so they have a budget, so they can have police, so people can feel they can live there again.
Blickenstaff says that he's proud to be from Central Illinois, and he's grateful to be able to give back to the community. New at noon, a popular Grammy-nominated artist is coming to the Twin Cities. Rapper DaBaby will be performing at Grosinger Motors Arena in Bloomington. That'll be February 19th. His song Suge has earned him 2 Grammy nominations. Tickets go on sale Friday, December 20th at 10 a.m. Well, with a few clicks, you can now access thousands of books and movies for free, and all you need is a library card and your phone. The Peoria Public Library is unveiling a new streaming service called Hoopla. It's a program where users can borrow all different kinds of entertainment for their families for free. The library is also offering a service called Canopy. It's got online movies and courses that you can take to learn a new skill. To find out how you can sign up, visit our website. That's ciproud.com. A local school counselor at the Glen Oak Learning Center is going above and beyond to make sure that boys are receiving the right tools to become men. Carlos Evans created the program called Caring Hoops. It's a boys mentoring group to help students learn how to cope with different anger and become leaders, not only in the classroom, but also in their communities.
There was a need on character education and understanding how to take care of yourself when it comes to hygiene, how to get along with others, and what it meant to be a man at the end of the day. Because a lot of these young men don't necessarily have all the role models that you would need to be successful as a man growing up in this community. I have some students who have rough experiences in the community with robbery, with murder, with parents getting sick. So we're talking about those issues. We don't shy away from that.
Now, Carlos is the only person that's running this mentorship group, which currently holds 16 students. So if he'd like to expand and add students of all different ages, he is looking for some help. So those that are interested can learn more on our website, ciproud.com. Children at Banner Elementary School in Dunlap are getting everyone in the holiday spirit this season. Yesterday, they dropped off truckloads and truckloads of gifts to kids at the Children's Home Association of Illinois. Together, the school raised more than $5,300 and went for shopping for those gifts. They range from toys to clothing and even some school supplies. This is something that Banner Elementary has been doing for the course of the last 20 years. Organizers say that they're working to get those gifts out to the kids as soon as possible. The Ronald McDonald House is officially open in downtown Peoria. Still ahead, we'll tell you how local families in need will be impacted.